Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Okay, so I want to get into a lesson going into what's coming to America, which is Babylon the Great, this wicked kingdom. Okay, so Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson to the elect. So I'll go ahead and I'll get straight into it. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations. Okay, and we understand that the assembly of great nations is speaking about the former USSR. Okay, continuing on, from the North Country. That's right, it says from the North Country. Okay, and we know that the North Country is speaking about Russia. Okay, so we understand that they're going to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, continuing on, and they shall set themselves in array against her. That's right, so we know that they're going to collectively come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, and we understand that they're preparing for war right now, man. Okay, continuing on, from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. And those arrows are speaking about the missiles. Okay, those ICBMs, those missiles that's capable of going from one continent to another. Okay, continuing on. None shall return in vain. That's right, it says none shall return in vain. So we understand that once those missiles are shot off to come to America, which is Babylon the Great, that's it for this place, man. Okay, they're not going to miss. Okay, they're going to be on target. Okay, we know that the Spirit of the Lord will be on those missiles, man. Okay, so we know it's going to be 200 million warheads that's going to hit America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe. So I'll go ahead and get what else I had. Okay, let me go to Isaiah the 9th chapter just to show you how this next World War III, the third woe, will be false. Salakia, I'm going to get Revelation, the 11th chapter before that. Then I'm going to go to Isaiah. Okay, let me get this in Revelation, the 11th chapter. And I'm going to start at the 14th verse. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and the second woe is speaking about World War II. Okay, we know that World War II has already passed. Okay, continuing on. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, so what's the third woe? The third woe is speaking about World War III. Okay, that's the third woe. It says it says the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, so we understand that we're in the beginning stages of World War III. Okay, the third woe, in which we understand that this place, this wicked kingdom, America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed during this next world war. Okay, we know it's going to be 200 million warheads, like I just mentioned, that's going to hit America, which is Babylon the Great, as well as concentrated fire that's going to come from chariots when the Lord returns. Okay, to completely destroy this place, man. Okay, so we understand the third woe is speaking about World War III. Now I'll get that in Isaiah, the 9th chapter, to prove to you how this next world war will be fought. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garment is wrote in blood. That's right, and we understand when ancient world battles, it was swords being used, it was shields being used, it was men screaming, ligaments being cut off, blood going all over the place. Okay, this is what was going on with ancient world battles, man. Okay, continuing on. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So how is it that this next world war, World War III, the third woe, will be with burning and fuel of fire? Because it's going to be missiles that's going to be used during this next world war. Okay, that's how it's going to be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, even though we always go into it about how America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed during this next world war, World War III, the third woe, and how it'll be 200 million warheads that'll hit this place. But we also know America has missiles as well that's going to be used during this next world war. So let me get this in Isaiah, the 24th chapter. Okay. And I'm going to start at the 20th verse. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 24 in verse 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. That's right. It says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. And what's going to cause the earth to reel to and fro like a drunkard? Those missiles. Okay, it's going to be missiles that's going to be shot from both sides of the earth. Okay, so that's what's going to cause the earth to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man. Okay, and we also know it's going to be concentrated fire that's going to come from chariots as well. So I read that from the top again. This is Isaiah chapter 24 verse 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. That's right. And when you look at America, which is Babylon the Great, you see that this place is exceedingly wicked. Okay, under the rulership, under the vibration of Esau Edom. Okay, we see that all these things that's contrary to the ways of the Lord is being heavily pushed and promoted under the rulership of Esau Edom, man. Okay, that's why you see that pedophilia is being heavily pushed and promoted. Bestiality, transgenderism, feminism. Okay, all these things that's unpleasing to the Lord is being heavily pushed and promoted under the rulership of Esau Edom. And you see that the wicked philosophies of this devil, okay, has been spread throughout the earth, man. Okay, so I'll continue on. I'll read that again. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. That's right. It says, and it shall fall and not rise again. So we understand that Esau's power structure will fail, man. Like I was going into, man, this place is exceedingly wicked under the rulership of Esau Edom. Okay, all the wicked philosophies of this place under the rulership of Esau Edom has been spread throughout the earth. Okay, and you see that the people are mourning, man. Okay, so let me get what else I had. Since I said that, let me go to Proverbs. Okay, the 29th chapter, and I'm going to start at the 2nd verse. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, that's right. It says when the righteous are in authority, and who's the righteous? The Israelites. Okay, continuing on. The people rejoice. That's right. It says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay, and we seen a great example of this when King Solomon was in rulership. Okay, we know that it was 40 years of peace. The people were rejoicing. Why? Because at that time, the righteous was in authority. Okay, the righteous was in rulership at that time, man. Okay, that's why the people were rejoicing, man. Okay, continuing on. But when the wicked beareth rule, who's the wicked? Esau Edom, pursuant to Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. When the wicked beareth rule, what happens, man? What happens when the wicked is in rulership, when the wicked is in power, when the wicked is in rule? I'll continue on. The people mourn. That's right. It says the people mourn. And are not the people mourning? Yes, the people are mourning, man. Okay, I'm mourning as I do this video, man. Okay, we understand the people are mourning, man. All right. We understand that depression is at an all-time high. Okay, you see that drug usage is at an all-time high. You see that the suicide rates is at an all-time high. Okay, why is that? Because the wicked is currently bearing rule, man. Okay, the wicked is currently in rulership, man. Esau, Edom, these Edomites. Okay, they're the ones that's currently in power. That's why the people are mourning, man. Okay, but we know very soon this damn devil, Esau, Edom, will be removed from power. Okay, we understand that. You know, this place, like I've been going into in this lesson, America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed. We know Esau Edom will be removed from rulership. And we know these damn devils will go into captivity, man, right alongside with these other nations. Okay, but we know that these elites of Esau Edom that's going to be hiding in other parts of the earth. Okay, when those missiles hit America, which is Babylon the Great, to destroy this place, we know that they're going to be the first fruits into captivity, man. Okay, we know that it's going to happen, it's prophecy. But before this place is destroyed, we know that the CHIP, which is the MOTB, has to be made mandatory. You won't be able to buy or sell without taking that CHIP, which is the MOTB. But if you take it, you will be destroyed. We're constantly warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites, to not take the CHIP, which is the MOTB. If you take it, you will be destroyed, man. Okay? So with that said, Lord willing, This was an edifying lesson to the elect. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.